Hello, my friends. Hello, and welcome back to the Nightmare Cabin. Got an album review for you, and yeah, we're going to be talking about the new album from Saxon. This is Hell, Fire, and Damnation. And with an album cover like that, you know you can't go wrong. I'm not the biggest fan of Saxon. Well, when I say I'm not that big a fan of a band, it means I'm not obsessed with them, and I don't own everything they've ever recorded ever. And I haven't spent a fortune on bootlegs and demos, and you know, I don't take things to ridiculous lengths when it comes to them, basically. So, but yeah, I'm a casual fan of Saxon. I know the hits, and I enjoy them, and they've been on the lists. I want to see Saxon while Saxon are still going, and I'll get to tick that box finally this year. I say finally, I could have gone, but I just never really committed. The right gig didn't quite come up. I would want like the right support bands or the right venue, you know. But yeah, I've wanted to see Saxon while I can see Saxon, and shit, I'm seeing them this year opening for Judas Priest. So yeah, perfect. All the stars aligned, and yeah, so I've only got this of Saxon. So I've got this collection, and this is the Carrier. I think that is the years 1979 to 1984. So that's the first 7 albums on that one. So he says a casual fan, 7 albums, and this is this is 2 CDs. I don't know if this is a best of or the biggest hits from 1991 to 2009. Yeah, so yeah, that pretty much. That's all I've got of Saxon, and I can't. I guess I wanted to get into them, and then that was my sort of intro, and then never really carried it on. But like I say, I like the stuff I like. I do like the stuff I know I like, and I should probably dig a bit deeper. But in anticipation of seeing them this year, I thought, oh, I better check the new album out. And I played it on a night shift the other night. I ended up listening to it twice, and on the second listen, pulled the trigger, and yeah, I was blown away. I really wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, and yeah, I've listened to it 3 times today. It's turned up in the post today. I knew it was going to turn up, but yeah, I've listened to it on YouTube 3 times. So I'm really enjoying this album, and I'm kind of thinking, yeah, maybe it's time to investigate further when it comes to Saxon and invest in them a bit more, because you know they're a legendary band. They've been around playing heavy metal since the beginning, really. As well, it says here, 79 was the first album. So that's good enough, you know. And I think, excuse me, I watched a couple of reviews on the album, and pretty much, yeah, I'm pretty much of the understanding that Saxon are pretty consistent. They went a bit wobbly in the middle, but bands that have been going for as long as they have always do. I think in the middle of their career, they kind of they tried doing a Def Leppard, tried appealing to America, and went a bit soft. And then they rediscovered themselves later on, and with that started adopting people like Andy Sneap to produce their album, so it gave them a bit more of a heavier crunch. But yeah, from what I understand, they've been pretty much on a winning streak for the last 10 years or so. Around 2000, many a long career band sort of found their feet again and kind of put out that album where they return to form, or they've maybe had a bit of a lineup change, or started hiring younger producers, or had a reunion of a classic lineup. But an album would come along and go, right, this marks the new era. This sees us going forward. You know, your Brave New Worlds, etc. Iron Bound by Overkill. I'm trying to think of other bands. You get the picture. Since there's been a lot of bands that have put that new album out where they sort of get re-established, and then they've been on a winning streak ever since Napalm Death as well with Enemies of the Music Business. And yeah, it seems like Saxon have been on a winning streak for the last 6 or so albums, and this just continues it. So it's produced by Biff, the singer, and mixed and co-produced and mixed by Andy Sneap. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, I guess we'll just get into the music. The opens up with an intro track with a spoken word piece from Brian Blessed. That was a nice little turnout for the books. Just going for the band's back catalogue as well, just scrimming through it quickly, and they're pretty prolific. They put out albums pretty regularly, and Biff Byford, that's the singer, sorry, but yeah. So you get the spoken word intro track that's all cinematic and cool. Then you get the title track Hellfire and Damnation, really good track. But they all are. But Madam Guillotine's got a nice hook to it, nice melody running through it, and a main riff. All the songs are catchy. Fire and Steel, the first time I listened to the album, when the intro to Fire and Steel came, you got a nice drum intro, and I automatically thought they've got a new drummer. Like they must have some new young guy on drums. And I looked up the drummer, and Nigel Glockler. And yeah, he's been in the band on and off since 1981, and has drummed on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 or 19 albums. So yeah, props to him. He's still again, I don't know that much about the band, but yeah, he's still got the chops behind the kit. Most notable, yeah, we've got a slight new lineup on this one. You've got the guy from Diamond Head, the main guy in Diamond Head, has joined them. What's his name? Brian Tatler? Yeah. Yeah, main guy from Diamond Head. He's joined them now and is on this album. Fits like a glove, as you'd expect. Again, there's solos left, right, and centre on the album. I'm guessing that's between both the guitarists, so both are on good form. Let's go through the booklet. That's the band now. Something Wrong in Was, yeah, Fire and Steel is a really good song. I'm guessing it's about Sheffield because that's where all the steel was made. But I thought Saxon were from Birmingham. Have I got that right though? I'm probably going to get it. No, they're Yorkshire, aren't they? Yeah. So, mind you, it's a tribute to one of the cities that steel was made. But good stuff. Then Something Wrong in Roswell, about obviously the Roswell crashes. 1066, really good. Pirates of the Airwaves is about the pirate radio that they listened to back in the 60s and 70s. I'm guessing it's that one that was on the boat. But yeah, it's all good, enjoyable songs. Really good choruses, great hooks, great riffs, great drums. I mentioned that. Witches of Salem is a really good one as well. Nice, dark and atmospheric. And yeah, the album's over before you know it. Supercharger is the closer, and yeah, it's a effortless listen. Goes completely, just plays itself. I'm just looking up the time here of 42 minutes. I wouldn't even thought it was 40 minutes. I would have said it was half hour. The album just blazes by. Great production. It's heavy metal in its most traditional way. With maybe a dipping of the toe in like thrash, or the guitars have got a bit of a modern day crunch when necessary, but they're still well and truly within their roots. Obviously great vocals as well from Biff, and yeah, I'm just really enjoying this album. Like I say, I wasn't expecting. I thought I'd just check it out just to see what they're up to in anticipation for seeing them, and ended up listening to the album twice in a row and think, yeah, I'm ordering this, and I've listened to it 3 times today. And yeah, I think I've slept on Saxon for too long, and I need to start digging into the catalogue and getting a few more. So, like I say, I'm a casual listener at best, so I hope this you kind of get where I'm coming from, how I'm approaching the album. But I did watch some reviews, and people that are more invested in the band than I am are certainly pleased with it. Like they're saying it's just the continuation of a winning streak. And yeah, are you a fan of Saxon? Let me know in the comments. Like I say, I've got this basic introduction here. Now I've got the latest album. What's the best stuff to fill in the gaps? What's the better later albums that they've done that you recommend I get next? And are you watching them with Judas Priest this year? Where are you watching them? Let me know. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. Can't recommend it enough. It's just a good slice of good traditional metal. And I'll say, with an album cover like that, you can't go wrong. So, that's my review. And thanks for watching as always. If this is your first video, hello stranger. Have a look around. See the other videos. Go and have a watch. I've got a Maiden cast where we went through the entire Maiden back catalogue. I'm currently coming to the close of Rush casts. Same sort of thing. But I do a lot of long form retrospective reviews as well, where I go through a band's back catalogue, and I do a lot of album reviews as well. So have a look around and consider subscribing if you fancy it. If not, don't worry. And for the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.